This is Hannibal here from thehannibaltv.com back in Smith Falls for Vance, Nevada, Canadian wrestling legend versus Genesis, who is also an actor, chiseled here, in very good shape, making his return into Great North Wrestling, and he wants to make a statement here by defeating Vance, Nevada, who's on a Canada-wide tour now, promoting his book, which has a few pages about Great North Wrestling, which we thank him for including us in that. As we see Genesis flexing to the crowd, he's wrestling a veteran here. I first met Vance on a Stampede Wrestling show in Bassano, Alberta, back around 2000, probably 3 maybe, where he wrestled the Cuban Assassin. So you see a nice arm drag there by Genesis to Vance, Nevada, who seems to be suffering a bit off of that arm drag, but Genesis making the mistake of turning his back on Nevada, follows it up with a hip toss, arm drag of his own. Genesis gets whipped over. Big body slam here. I've heard the big money players have their eye on Genesis. That's the rumor floating around as Genesis goes to the outside, playing it smart. When the chips are down, go out there, break the momentum. By the way, the next Great North Wrestling event is going to be November the 4th in Renfrew, Ontario, the Ottawa Valley. It's going to be a former WWE superstar there. Genesis is going to be there, Jeremy Prophet, Magnum McLaren and the big money players, the Blood Hunter, Jebediah Tatum returning to action, and a lot more. As Genesis is taking a walk to the back, but Vance is following him out. Big chop now to Genesis. Vance, Nevada is fired up here. Another big chop to Genesis. Another big chop to Genesis. Good thing Genesis works out his pecs, because he's taking a beating here by Nevada, who has him against the post with another big chop. Genesis is running away. Nevada's playing to the crowd a bit, though. You got to stay on a guy like Genesis. Genesis has been wrestling for, I would say, 10 to 15 years, at least. I believe he might be another Jacques Joe trainer. I'm positive on that. So it looks like we're going to see more chop. I love to see this. I love to see chops. Pain. Good job by Vance, Nevada here, taking it to Genesis. But Genesis takes it right back to Vance, as Vance went for back body drop and paid for it. Took a big boot to the chin there by Genesis. Pinfall attempt 2, almost a 3. Nevada manages to kick out. Genesis now takes Nevada, drapes him across the second rope, and this is illegal. The referee's going to have to count him. Breaks the eyes, too. I don't know if the referee saw that. I don't know if Genesis needs to resort to these tactics in this match. He does have a lot of advantages, other than the experience advantage. Not that he's a newcomer. Definitely he's got the size and age advantage here, but he's still resorting to dirty tactics. Whips Nevada into the corner. You see the whole ring move on that. Whips him into the other corner. Whips him into the other corner again now, as we see the mug of Nevada, and that's the clothesline shades of Nikolai Volkov there. Followed by more flexing by Genesis. Double bicep there, impressive physique for sure. Going for the pin. He may have wasted valuable time there. I don't think he's going to get him. He may have got him if he hadn't flexed to the crowd. That the forearm on the chin's not going to do it either. You got to hook the leg. Now he's going for what appears to be a chin lock. And Vance, Nevada. I don't know if he's going to submit him or not. The crowd is heavily behind Vance. Very partisan crowd here in Smith Falls, Ontario. The Great North Wrestling has been going since 2011, and I won my match on the very first show here back in 2011. Vance working his way back up. Genesis rakes the eyes of Nevada. Going for a suplex here. Vance, Nevada blocking it. Very technically savvy here for Nevada. Punching to the rib cage now. Nevada on Genesis. Gives a suplex of his own. Nevada is showing that he's got reversals. And now he appears to be fired up. He's taking some punishment now, but the crowd's behind him, and there's a big clothesline. Another clothesline. Almost a dance there by Nevada. Atomic drop, I believe. Yes, and that'll hurt the groin area. Clothesline attempt. Looks like another atomic drop. Nevada's got to stay on him if he wants to finish him. Going for some turnbuckle, eating the turnbuckle now. I think he's going to go for 10. Yes. Genesis is not going to look so pretty after this. Very cool. The Hannibal TV turnbuckle pads on this point right there. I don't know if smashing his face on the turnbuckle is going to be enough, though, unless you actually rip the pad off. There is some thin padding on there and a turnbuckle underneath, but Genesis is a tough customer. Vance is calling for the end of the match. He's calling for his finishing maneuver here. But no, Genesis pulls him. Vance hits his face on the turnbuckle. I think that is Genesis' finishing maneuver there. Now he's got a pinfall attempt. Now he's got his foot on the ropes. The referee did not see that. Genesis picks up the victory.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match